Hello. Hi, and welcome back. Does everybody have a beverage? Does everybody have a snack if you need it? How was your day? Tell me everything. I have some Chardonnay here. Yep. Yep. It's been a few days. It's been an eventful few days. So, the way that I'm going to start this, there will be story time and then we will get into the dramatic reading. Oh, thank you. I put some makeup on. I haven't worn a legit lipstick in a while, so decided that that was happening today. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Oh, hang on. I got to do one more thing. I like how I'm pulling up my YouTube. If you would like the stream, appreciate all the comments. Ooh, this cold weather. You guys stay warm. My Lord. Thank you. This lipstick, I don't remember the name of it, but it is listed in my Amazon storefront. And it is the NYX lipstick XXL, I think. So it will not end up on my glass, which I love. And thank you. It matches my hair. I know the lighting is a little bit different, but in real good lighting, it matches. Listening to the sleet outside. Oh, oh, Amy, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you so much. Okay, let me focus on what I'm trying to do here for 1 second. Well, this is a first, friends. This is a first for me. I also want to let you guys know I am not going to mention any names. I am not going to mention any companies. I will tell you that this is coming from a recent video that I did. And I will also tell you that I have already spoken with my lawyer, and my lawyer said, totally fine to do this live. And this will make sense in a little while. So here's the story. Is Savannah in here? Oh, hey, Savannah. Savannah said in a chat that I'm in with her, she goes, Erin, please do a dramatic reading. Please make this happen. I was like, all right, man, let's do it. So, and thank you for all the compliments, you guys. I appreciate you so much. And I will not be taking the video down. So there's that. Okay. This is how the story goes. So I put up a video in the last little bit, if you will. How am I going to word this? And I got some interesting messages from it. I am going to read the messages. I'm not going to say the names. And first, we'll start with a comment left for about 13 minutes on the YouTube video, and then it was deleted. But I know, Luna, I feel the same way. I don't know if... Right. Yeah. So this was the comment left. And again, I'm not going to mention any names. Okay. And let me back up. Luna, are you all right? Yeah, if you even want to call it a cease and desist, because anyways, why am I doing this video? Well, to laugh with you guys. Of course, there's some entertainment value to this, probably. I would hope so. But also, I want to talk about the educational part of this and go into some of the tactics that they use sometimes. And when I say they, I mean MLMers, because they use a lot of scare tactics. And for people that aren't content creators, or if you're a new content creator, or if you are somebody that is considering becoming a content creator, that could be very scary. She's going to have the zoomies here any second, I can tell. So I want to also make sure that there's an educational aspect to this. Are we going to laugh? Absolutely. Absolutely we are. But I want that to be the focus. A little bit of laughs, a little bit of education, hopefully your favorite drink in front of you, whatever that looks like. Yeah. Okay. So this was the comment left for about 13 minutes. Hey, Lisa, thank you so much. Love you, Aaron. Thank you for all that you do. I appreciate you. It has been a wild few days. Thank you guys. Let me just also say thank you guys for all of your messages. Thank you for everything that you have sent to myself, your favorite content creator. It's been incredible, and I'm just really happy that the word is getting out. You guys know what I'm talking about. We're not here to talk about that. Okay. Here we go. I am in the video to support her. This is her personal team, therefore doesn't fall under cross recruiting at all. Okay, so my question for this part is, when she mentioned in the video that she had 1,000 people on her team, were those 1,000 people in that group? Because if those 1,000 people were in that group, that would mean that there was people that she sponsored and people that they sponsored and people that they sponsored. And cross recruiting is when you go outside of that first level, along with outside of the team. That's typically cross recruiting. So that's why a lot of companies have this aspect of, if you go to another company, you can bring your first level, you can bring your personally sponsored. So I'm not sure if we'll ever have the answer to that, but that's what I'm thinking reading this. All right, we both left and got too many messages to message our team individually. Therefore, we let them know they, a team only group. We were simply sharing our stories. Now, I would believe that if we didn't get to the part of the video where she said, and I will be building elsewhere. See, if you were just sharing your story and your experience within your company without saying, oh, and I'm building elsewhere, which is usually to build curiosity. That's usually why people say that, so that people message them, just like you said previously in the message, we were getting too many messages. Okay. That's usually why people say that, so that they get the messages. So if you were just sharing your story, that and beyond would not have been said in the video, in the team group. Okay. We were simply sharing our stories. If you were not there to experience it, then I don't get why people have to make assumptions over someone else's experience. It doesn't matter if I was there or not, because I was reacting to the words that came out of your mouth. I feel like this is kind of a theme lately. That statement is an attempt to gaslight what I was saying. And through the use of protective language, things like, in my opinion, based on my experience, those types of things, I'm not necessarily stating it as a fact. And if you have watched my channel for any number of minutes, I don't know, hours, whatever, you'll know that I ask a lot of questions because I don't assume to know everything. So that statement there is an attempt to gaslight me, in my opinion. Okay. Sad seeing this video being used without our permission. I do have PTSD. First of all, let's not throw that around, okay? You're trying to play the victim in this scenario. You're not a victim. What you were doing is you got called out, in my opinion, for cross-recruiting, and you don't like being featured on my channel. I get it. I understand. I was in an MLM, and I probably would have reacted the same way. I would have been really, really upset. But why did you delete this? I don't know. I do have PTSD from the military. Thank you for your service, as well as through my experience as a top leader leaving a company. You guys already know how I feel about that. I was harassed and bullied. You know, I feel like we should talk about harassment and bullying, because making one video and sharing it one time in my stories to let people know that a new video is not really bullying or harassing, because bullying and harassing is a repetitive behavior. It is something that intentionally is meant to hurt, to cause harm, to cause emotional pain. That's not what we do here. I educate, I raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing and the tactics used by their reps, such as the video that I reacted to that you're commenting on, and then later deleted. I was harassed and bullied, so please don't diminish somebody else's experience. I would like you to take your own advice. Please don't diminish somebody else's experience. This was sent to me because they were confused. This was sent to me because she was trying to validate her experience, and she was confused, in my opinion, by the second half of your video, where there is an attempt to cross-recruit, again, in my opinion. So there's that. Let's pause so I can go through some of these comments. MLM, no, thank you so much. The more they try to silence, the louder we get. You know what? There's no truer statement. Look at all these comments. Hello, hello. Appreciate you guys being here. If you feel like you want to share this, share it. I appreciate. If not, if you haven't already subscribed, would love to have you around. This is kind of a special thing that we're doing tonight. So yeah. Are y'all hearing any cease and desist in here, or just throwing shade and airing grievances? Love you, Aaron. We will get there. I'm just telling the full story. So thanks, Victoria. Okay. So that was the first one. And then I got this message through social media. And I found this one very, very interesting. It says, "Hey, Aaron, I actually just watched the YouTube video of me. I'm one of the girls in that video. I'm going to obviously not tell you the name of the company. You guys may know, but please don't comment that or the names of these individuals in the comments. This isn't about that. I've actually been a viewer of your channel for a bit now. I have some thoughts about that. You were pretty spot on. This is important. You were pretty spot on with a lot of what you said. Did you guys hear that? Okay. Some clarifications. I didn't say QV. I said PV for personal volume. Okay. Thanks for clearing that up. 700 PV was required, and it was crazy high for people to reach. I don't doubt that one bit. One suggestion from my team was to lower PV. I feel like I remember that part. That must have been the conversation over the phone that you mentioned. My emotions, no. Yeah, please do not, moderators, if you see any comments about the company or the names of the individuals, please delete them. Thank you. No, that wasn't fake. Those were real emotions. No, I didn't cry because I felt shame. I did feel fooled by the company and the promises. I get that. However, I'm not ashamed. Good. Lastly, CAP would have given me customers that ultimately brought in more money. Yes. Okay. Which is why I left my other companies as per the contract. If we wanted to participate in this, we had to resign from our other companies. And I don't know if she's referring to other MLM companies, not really sure. And that's okay. You're totally fine, Chelsea. As my video stated, we signed for it on a specific date. We weren't given customers until January. They didn't do as promised. I love that you were holding them accountable for the contract. I lost out on income because I left other income producing companies. Okay. I actually wish you would have contacted. I actually wish you would contact the people you're going to talk to about prior to talking to them. I'm not required to do that on a commentary channel, or really any channel. I'm allowed to have my opinions. I'm allowed to provide commentary. I'm allowed to do all of that. It's not a requirement. I'm not writing a news article trying to, gain information for sources. I was sent a video and I'm going to react to it and give my opinion, again, based on my experiences and my opinions. Okay. Also, I find it really interesting that she said that she's watched my channel for a long time. That's cool. But she didn't have any problem. It seems, again, not stating that as a fact, it didn't seem that she had an issue with me talking about other MLMers. But now, because she was featured on my channel, she wishes that I would reach out to people that I'm about to feature. So I find that really interesting. I would have been so open to speak with you. I have a very strict rule on any of my social media platforms, my podcast, all of that, that I will not interview. This is just how I operate. This is something that I personally will not do. I'm not going to interview somebody that is currently in a multi-level marketing company. I'm not going to do that. If they're out of it and they want to, want me to interview them on a podcast or something along those lines, that's different. But that is something that I ask very specifically. Are you in a multi-level marketing company? Okay, then I'm not going to be interviewing you because that's not what I do here. It's just, that's my personal preference. Okay. Also, dead customers means it was BS. Probably not even customers of theirs. Well, that sounds unethical. A bunch of us received over 300 customers, not one purchase. It was all a crock of poop emoji. Ew, that's yucky. That's really yucky. Then on another social media platform, I got another message. And then we will get to the cease and desist. So bear with me. I just think it's important to tell the whole story. Let me find it. Okay. This is where she, in my opinion, is starting to get a little heated because I am not responding to her. Let me also say, and obviously you guys probably know this, just because somebody demands for you to have a conversation with them does not mean that you have to have a conversation with them. You know, like you don't have to do that, and that's okay. So, okay, on a separate social media platform, hello, Aaron. I would have had so much more respect for you if you had just contacted me before making the video. I am so willing to talk and would have given you so much more info. Instead, you're spreading false information about me, and that's defamation. That's actually not defamation at all. Not at all. I am still willing to speak, to which I didn't respond because I'm not required to. Okay. Let's look at some of these comments before I get into the cease and desist. I will loosely call it that. My lawyer had some interesting things to say about it. Thank you for all the compliments on my hair and my makeup. I appreciate you guys so much. Protect your peace. Absolutely, Samantha. Absolutely. Also, this, she acts like you care if she respects you. Condescending much? Yeah. One thing that I learned a long time ago is that you assign value to people's words. And just because somebody said something about me, about my looks, and by the way, if somebody is talking about somebody's looks, if somebody is talking about your hair, your makeup, your weight, what your body looks like, which is also known as an ad hominem fallacy, that tells me that they have no leg to stand on. So just as you're moving through your day or whatever, just remember that. Okay. You also have the power to assign value to people's words or not. And that's okay. Okay. So yeah, wasted no time. Glad you have a lawyer. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Let's get to the cease and desist. I'm not going to show any pictures of it, obviously, because it has her personal information. It names the company. Yeah. What I will tell you is this looks like a template from an app that she created her own cease and desist. This does not come from a lawyer. And she provided the link to this app for me. I may frame it. I don't know. I'm a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie, because it's not even really like a legal cease and desist. It was delivered to me via email, in case I haven't said that already. She provided the link. Yeah, and when you click on the link, it says the link is no longer available or whatever. Avery Jo oh god, please frame it. Yeah, it's a link. It's guys, it's embarrassing. It is it's a it's a DIY cease and desist. Embarrassing. Yeah. I will tell you exactly what my lawyer said to write back or not. She said, "This isn't even a legal thing. You're not required to respond. Do not take the video down." Yeah, look at Megan. Where did that comment go? Megan said, "As a lawyer, this is hysterical. Megan, you're really going to enjoy when I read this cease and desist. Some of the highlights include using first person and third person in the same sentence. Also, saying referring to Exhibit A, and there's nothing in Exhibit A." Here we go. Let me have a drink of my Chardonnay first. Can you guys tell I have green highlighter on? I was feeling it. I can't. Dear Aaron B's, it has come to my attention that you have made a defamatory and false statement about me. Was it a statement or was it a video? I love it. Hey, Billy, thank you. Oh my God. The following false statement. Thank you, Ruby. The following false statement was made. YouTube video created of me a couple days ago about insert name of the company from a screen record from a private group. False information and assumptions made about me. For example, refer to Exhibit A to this letter. When I scroll down to Exhibit A, there's nothing listed. There is nothing listed. The statement was false statements. I am reading this exactly how it is written. Thank you. That made me snort. Oh my God, this is embarrassing. The statement was false statements are published in a YouTube video for the internet to publicly see. Period, comma. And is willfully misleading and without merit because very misleading, very is capitalized. As everything she has stated about me is an assumption. I'm reading exactly how it's written. Period, comma. I may have to make merch out of that. The false statement that you made is reckless. And highly defamatory and has caused me to suffer, reputational harm, harm to my / our business. I cannot with you guys. A tip for the beautiful narration of these grammatical errors. Thank you. Period, comma. Harm to my / our character and reputation. In addition, the false statement has affected me in the following ways. This has attacked my character as a person and as a leader in my business. I did not attack your character. I talked about the tactics, and you don't like it. I will get your lawyer a coffee for having to read this cease and desist. If she happens to be watching this, there's a coffee coming your way, friend. Okay. This is I already read that. Aaron, you already read that. My children are on YouTube and found this video of me. They are now being harassed in school by their friends. Writing is not easy. That's why Grammarly can help. I'm not sponsored, but I would love to be. They did, yeah. I hereby demand that you immediately cease and desist from making any and all false statements against me within 1 days is written twice, for another glass of Chardonnay to get through. Thank you. Dogs be life. I'm going to read that sentence again. I hereby demand that you immediately cease and desist from making any and all false statements about me within 1 days of the date of this letter. Remove all defamatory statements and contents from everywhere. Everywhere is capitalized. And notify me in writing when these tasks have been completed. My video was not defamatory, so I will not be taking it down. If you do not cease and desist with the above stated time period, I will be forced to take appropriate legal action against you and will seek all available damages and remedies. Sincerely, name. I think it's time that we talk about my state being an anti-slap state. That's very important, considering she is saying that she will go for damages. If you try to sue me to quiet me, to prevent me from speaking and giving my opinion, you could have to pay all of my legal fees. So if you are a content creator, look up your state, look into the anti-slap laws. And I'm going to say it again, that video was not defamatory. Okay. My contribution to the purchase of Grammarly for the Grammar Challenge Ton. God bless her. Let her do it. She'll rack up lawyer fees and you won't have to do anything. Yeah, it wouldn't be good. So there you have it. That is my story. That is the experience that I had with my first non-cease and desist. She's just mad she can't recruit her kids' friends now that they know MLMs are bad. They were next on her top 100 list. Yeah. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you all so much. Was this meant to giggle? Absolutely. Because that was a joke of a cease and desist email. Was it also meant to educate? Absolutely. I require all legal docs to be read in this voice. No problem. Do you guys want to hear what my lawyer said to email her back or not? Because it's not even a legal document, if you will. Let me know in the comments. You're amazing. Support for the last crazy few days. It has been crazy. Crazy. Thank you for that, Jennifer Wells. Period, comma. This is what my lawyer said to respond. This is actually what he told me to respond with. Let me get it together. A good response would also be name. Did you mean to send this? Maybe you should read it again. Read it out loud to yourself and see if it makes sense. Or were you hacked? That is what my lawyer said to email her back, which I did not. This is not meant to bully or harass that person. It is for entertainment and educational purposes, which is why I did not mention her name or the company. And if you know who I'm talking about, keep it to yourself. Thank you. For the reading of that garbage, I can't blur like it's a or beep censor. What is that word? Yeah, because it's live. Of a letter. LOL. Period, commas unite, except in your cease and desist. I need your lawyer in my life. She's incredible. Name is me filtering out the name of the person. She did say her name. I'm just not going to say her name publicly. Period, comma, new merch. Absolutely. Period. If I make period, comma, days merch, I will donate the proceeds to an organization in my city. I just want y'all to know that. Okay. That is all I have for tonight. Thank you guys for being here. If you have not liked and subscribed, I would love for you to do that. Welcome to the family in a non-culty kind of way, or culty, whatever you want. And we have a lot of new people around these parts. Yeah, so welcome. I would not have been able to keep it together if my best friend was here this entire time. Do not join an MLM. If you are... I love you, Julie Joe. Go subscribe to my best friend channel. She's amazing. I cannot. Exhibit A, nothing listed. That would be... Now that merch... Oh my God. If you are somebody that wants to create content, please make sure that you research proper disclaimers and use proper protective language based on my experience. In my opinion, use those things, okay? Also, get a really good lawyer. Also, if you're an MLMer and you happen to be watching this, do not send a cease and desist template with the link via email. It's not a legal document. Okay. I'm gonna go and have dinner with my family. Thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for the super chats for my legal fees. There will not be a video tomorrow because I did this tonight, but there will be an update on an MLM Hun that I have featured before on my channel that now is a part of a new company. That will be out on Friday. JJ is trying to FaceTime me. I love you all. Have a great evening. Exhibit A period, comma. Exhibit A, period, comma. Okay. Goodbye.